Previously on building Benny's movie park.
This is just gonna be a nice and compact tree landscape. Placing a whole bunch of rocks once again. Right here and right there. Look, this is going to look very nice. I am not so sure what I think of this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Building Benny's Movie Park. Again, today we have some crazy stuff. I feel like I say that at the beginning of every single video, but it's fine because it's actually true. I am going to continue building some of this landscape and we'll just see where it goes from there. First, however, I'm going to put some of these stalls right about down here, and I actually have a pretty fun idea for this. And around this we can build a nice structure, one that looks similar to the structures of Hogwarts, so then it's just one really big castle that kind of comes out on the front. And a little further up, something like that, I think. And once again, we'll fill it up with a bunch of these concrete walls. Some windows on there, beautiful. Some more details on the sides. Guess what? Some poles. It always works, like I say a million times. I think details like this is honestly so much fun. You can decide everything yourself. I love it. Some lights on the front, absolutely fabulous. Then it really just needs a roof, something like that's a bit too far, but something like that. Very juicy. Then let's just go and take this. It's standard, but it's freaking beautiful. Come on. And then we have to close it up very nicely like that. This one at the very tip, and then it's pretty much done. Of course, that should be gray as well. Look at that, that's fantastic. We can probably add some benches and stuff later, but first I'm gonna continue making this landscape stuff on this corner right about here. First this little area here though. We don't want this area looking weird. Like that. Much better. Then let's continue doing that same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Fun. This is going to be a bit of a more straight wall though. Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of straight. But let's actually extend this further down so it just goes into the ground, because I feel like that's actually way nicer than this. There's gonna be a whole bunch of rocks in front of it anyway. There you go, that is better. Then I want to put down some more trees right here, but actually before doing that I think I'm gonna make some custom supports for this coaster right about here, and maybe actually, you know what, let's just do a custom supports right now, like all of them. Now the question is, what are they going to look like? Because this is a steel coaster, so it would be weird if it's wooden supports, although I guess it would look nice because it's more of a medieval sort of style. So what do we do? I guess we can just go and try this. It kind of works, but I'm not sure about this. Then we can paint that brown, like so. And then what if we just make a whole bunch of these well, these. Oh yeah, this is gonna look real nice, this one. Look, just something like this. Nice and wooden. Not gonna lie, that is pretty cool. I kinda like the look of this. It's pretty nice. Nothing too crazy, but just a little something. Let's just kinda keep doing this, just like so. Very nice. Of course, this is not gonna be all over the coaster, but just on some areas. Let's go and try 3. Seems like a good place to start. And here we go with the same sort of structure again. That is actually looking very nice. Then we just have to paint them and we're all set. Or actually we're completely not all set, but I like to say that for some reason. Some concrete supports would be pretty cool as well. See, that is actually looking pretty nice. Yes, I like that. Now I obviously have to do the same thing on this other side, but I'm not gonna do that on screen because that's horribly boring. So what else could we do now? Let's just put some barrels right here because we can. And maybe a little one right about there. Now let's go and make the edge of this path a little better because this looks really weird. I say we take this one, and using this we can just try and make some sort of wall around this like that. And then here we can continue in a straight line. So now we have this beautiful ridge. We can go with a wooden texture for this one, I guess. We can always change it later. Now how do we make this pretty? We can start by putting a cylinder on top there all the way to the end. Fantastic. Some poles on the corners here would definitely be a nice touch as well. And instead of wood, I think these would actually be nicer as cobblestone. Otherwise, there just isn't much contrast. This would be cool too. I think it would also be super pretty to put like these signs here. And then of course remove the whole sign idea. Make the edges, let's see, dark. Oh, the middle dark. I actually think that could be very pretty. Not only is it very pretty, it's also a lot of work. Look how nice that is. That's honestly very cool. To finish it off, these final little iron tips, and there you go. That is a very nice sort of thing. wall, ridge, whatever. Now it is actually time to finish these supports because then I can finish this whole corner with trees and bushes and whatnot, so that's fun. Some of these again, very nice stuff. And really, once again, it's just the same thing from here. Making these beautiful poles with the diagonal bars in between. I am having so much fun, you have no idea. But yeah, there's that. So now I'm thinking right here where I'm standing on, this can use some spicing up as well. Let's go ahead and make some room for those flower beds. 3 here and then 3 here. Flower bed, is it? Yeah, flower bed. See, I'm not an idiot. Well, we can put these just right here. Very nice. Just like so. The colors are awful, so let's go and change the yellow into red maybe? Yeah, that's a lot better. Then on top of these, we can just put some trees. Just like that. And another one. Although the colors are not so great, so let's make them dark. Fantastic. And then this one is just very dark. Like that. Awesome. Then let's go and put some of these trash cans here and there because you know how it goes in this park. People will just dump their trash like it's toys on the ground of a kid's room. Let's also put some of these benches here. Looking pretty nice if you ask me. Yeah. Although I don't like the colors of the sides. Maybe... perfect. Obviously, guys, this wall is going to go all over the bridge because that's just very nice. And then about here is where it stops. Oh, that's looking interesting. We'll just call it a wall trash can and say it's supposed to be like this. I'm gonna get a drink. Now I have to copy and paste all the bridge elements to finish it, which is a lot of fun. Just like every single thing I do in this game is a lot of fun. So let's just quickly wrap this up. Absolutely magnificent. Look at that. I kind of do have to do the other side as well though, don't I? Of course, this one also goes up the stairs on this side. That is also something to keep in mind. Something like this should be pretty accurate. Then I just gotta add the same stuff to it. Now that is a beautiful little ridge wall. Whatever. You know what time it is? It is time to make the sign for this coaster. I got quite a number of ideas to name this ride, but there's 3 I actually particularly liked, and those are the Nimbus 2000, Broom Coaster for Magic People, and the Hog Rider. The reason I don't pick the obvious stuff like Chamber of Secrets stuff is because I'm not gonna build the Chamber of Secrets in there, because how will that ever fit? The great thing about the Chamber of Secrets is that it's so big and just so, you know, mystical and epic, and I cannot make it like that in a space of this size. So it's not going to be the Chamber of Secrets. It would have been cool, absolutely, but it's not possible. But the inside is not our concern right now. Right now, we are going to make a title card for this coaster, and I think I prefer the Nimbus 2000. I just really like that. Call it cliche, but I just like it. So let's open up Photoshop and make a nice title card. We have quite some space to work with. Let's make a new text layer saying Nimbus. Yeah, just Nimbus. And we will make that a nice Harry Potter style font. There you go. We'll make it quite a bit bigger, just like this. It's fine that it's falling off. I don't think that's actually so horrible. And then another one saying 2000, like that. Now let's see what we can do with layer styles. I'm hoping that maybe we can make it look a bit like metal, sort of like the original Harry Potter logo. Let's make it some sort of dark gray. Yeah, this is already starting to look pretty cool. Let's make a tiny little shadow on the S here. We could of course make 2000 red since the trains are red as well. Does that look nice though? Then for the background, let's go and use this image, something like this. Adding some drop shadow behind the text is probably a good idea too. And a very nice and dark vignette all around it. And nothing is complete without some glow. Then to spice it up, some more little effects on top of it. I think this is pretty cool. Let's go and upload this onto Roblox. We will go and let that load for a little bit. So let's see, what else can we do? In the middle here, let's make just 1 support because it wouldn't make sense for it to have 0 since it's just not possible. So it's not the prettiest decision, I know, but I want to keep it at least a little realistic. Like it's gone a bit crazy already, but the bit of realism I can have, I do kind of want though. The images are uploaded. Let's see. Okay, that's the middle. Look at that. Unfortunately, it's falling off at the bottom here, but it's fine. It's just the wooden stuff that's in the way, but in general it looks pretty nice if you ask me. The Nimbus 2000. I think it looks pretty cool to put some of these bolts, whatever it is, these things right up there. Makes it look a bit more industrial, yet also more fantasy-ish. I actually really like that. Let's finish it off by some more of these tiny poles right next to it. That is looking nice and magical. It's really actually getting shape now. Take a look at that. That's real nice. We actually made some nice progress today. And of course, we also made the beautiful Nimbus sign, which I think looks really nice. As usual, if you have a nice idea for this area or the whole park, let me know down below in the comments, and then I guess that's it for today. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and if you enjoy my overall content, feel very free to subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Then I hope I'll see you in the next episode of Building Benny's Movie Park.